Happy planners, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to wrap up the week of September 9th through 15th in my little Fur Kiddos planner, and I will leave the link in the description box down below for when I set this up at the beginning of the week. And so today I am wrapping everything up. I'm using this more as memory planning this week because the only thing that happened with my Fur Kiddos is we had an appointment on Friday for grooming. Today is Sunday and I'll be purchasing pet food. And so I wanted to just print some pictures for memory keeping and put in. I'm still trying to, I love the sprocket. It's incredible. I'm still playing with how to edit the colors in the pictures so that they don't have that yellow warm overcast on them. And on this one I tried to play with that a little, and it's nowhere near as warm as it was the first time I printed it. This picture, you can tell in comparison, was much better, and I don't know if that's because there was way too much pink and red just in the photo period here, and there was lit because this was actually in the car on our way to the groomer. I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get this page completed, or this spread completed with you, and I did pull the washi that I had used earlier on this spread. I wanted to not cover up the Cleverly Disguised as an Adult and Adulted Like a Boss. I wanted not to cover that up this week, and I loved that sticker. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, that's every Monday of my life, feels like. So earlier in the week, on, I guess, Tuesday, I would have to actually go back to the gallery on my phone to determine what day. I'm thinking it was around Tuesday. Marley tried leftovers of yogurt for the very first time. Now, those of you who follow me know that I lost my beloved Prancer back in June. Prancer was in all ways my firstborn son. I could not bear children, and so that's why fur babies mean the world to me. Prancer could literally eat an entire carton of Yoplait on his own. So I decided and there's so many similarities between he and Marley that it's almost like as he was leaving this earth and he knew that she was going to come to me, it was almost like he passed some of himself to her. And so I just made the comment, I'm going to just see how much like my son she really is. So at the end of eating the carton of yogurt, I gave it to her. There, I left a little extra right up at the rim because she is so little. I knew she couldn't get down in there. I don't know if the photo shows it. She's got that little yogurt right there on the tip of her nose. She loved it. She loved it. So she is very much, he very much left a part of him with her as far as the yogurt goes. And so I'm going to put this down right there. And I had peeled that sticker back because I wanted that sticker to come up over it. And I think that I'm going to need to, and it's a little crooked, but it's a picture sticker, so what am I going to do? It's just going to be crooked. Rather than punching this, I'm just going to take my micro tip scissors and just cut it out enough so that it doesn't stick. And you guys know that I've already confessed when I flipped this over that there's nothing on the back of this page. I confessed this when I did this layout back earlier in the week that with my work schedule, everything had been so crazy busy and I had not been keeping up with my planners for almost a month. And so hopefully things are back on track now though, and I'm getting my me time, my creative me time. So snip those out just a little bit. I did something weird right there, I'm not sure what. And I want to go ahead and put this photo down. And this one I'm just going to line up here because I want to be able to journal right there. And I love this rough. Now the reason that I chose to put in the photo, and I'm going to try to take some of this stickiness off prior to putting it on the page. I mean, I still want it to be sticky, but if I need to lift it, I want to be able to lift it. The reason that I took the photo, and actually that's the way the photo was taken, but I think it looks better this way. Blitzen has extreme anxiety in the car. Extreme anxiety in the car. And so when I picked them up from the groomer, he literally got in the floorboard of the truck, and that's where he rode for the remainder of the day. Bless his heart. Bless Mama's little baby's heart. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. I think I'm going to put this. Is that going to look crooked right there? I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put the little buy food. And snip it. And if you can hear that, I have my office door shut, and I can still hear the TV in the living room. It is wild today in there. So that is the stickers, and now I'm going to finish up by, I think I want to pull in that yellow right there, and so I'm going to pull one of these dots, one of these yellow dots, because I want to pull that yellow in. And I'm going to put it right there and write my time. And I'm trying to decide which pen. I think I want to use this one because it does such a good job. And I'm not going to try to do anything pretty with lettering. This is just going to be actually my hand writing. And I'm not going to put grooming because there's a sticker there that says groomer, so I'm just going to put the name of the place where we go, which is Lou's Place. And that's all I'm going to put there. And then here I want to pull a green sticker. I think I ripped this sticker and I think I'm going to have trouble with it now. And here, I think I've put my sticker the wrong way. Don't forget dog food. Okay. And the stickers that I'm using here are colorful boxes. So I'm going to tell that little story here. that. This was on the way to Sheena's. And Sheena is the owner of Lou's place, and Lou is her beautiful little doggy. Litz's anxiety. Was bad. I almost forgot how to spell anxiety. You ever have those moments? And here I'm just going to put in another little piece of washi just to sort of balance that out. Just to sort of balance my page. I gave him the chews that are the calming chews. I gave him calming chews before we left. I gave them to him about 20 minutes before we left that I had bought at the pet store. Had absolutely no effect on him whatsoever on the ride to Sheena's. And I have them groomed in the same place I work, so it's an hour and 15 minutes away. So that's a long time for him to be in the car with anxiety. Then she had these fabulous new calming bars that were made of peanut butter. And I thought, he'll eat one of those. He'll be fine with that. And I tried to give him one when I went to pick him up. He wasn't having any of it. I'm going to use a Sharpie pen and see if that Y, and I may just have messed up because that may end up smearing, because this washi is a little waxy, and so that may end up smearing, but I'm just going to lay it to the side. Yeah, I'm just going to lay that to the side. That looks bad where I had that brain freeze on how to spell anxiety. And here I am going to balance my page out right there as well. As well. And do this super quick. And then here I'm just going to let's think about it. I think I want no, I don't want the journaling there because then that's going to be too heavy on the bottom. So, Marley, 8. And I think that is all I'm going to do because I don't want it to get really messy, and I'm afraid that if I write more it will get really messy. And so I'm just going to check. Yeah, I'm still in frame. I don't want it to get messy, and so I like the white space around here. So that is my fur kids memory planner for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, especially if you have good tips for working with the sprocket. It seems that what I've noticed is if I have already a warm cast because of lighting, that's when it's harder to get the warmth cooled down, so to speak. So if you've got some good tips on how to use the sprocket, drop those down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and have a great Sunday. Happy planning!